Hi guys, join me today as we give this living room a well-deserved makeover, and I'll give you some renter-friendly tips and tricks along the way. Let's begin by me giving you a little mini tour. Let me show you around. Come on in. So I haven't spent a lot of time working on this living room. I did try painting the wall just because it needed some warmth to it, but actually I don't really like this living room at all. Nothing makes sense in it. I also don't like this entire unit setup. And there's just a few bits and bobs in this room that I really don't like, and so we're going to tackle it today and see what we can work on. Let me show you over here. So this used to be a balcony, which they obviously then closed off. I should also just point out that I don't own this house, we're renting this house. The problem with this space is, well, one, it's awkward, but two, the windows are here and this wall blocks all the light from coming into the space, which is incredibly annoying. So instead of trying to make this space lighter and brighter, as I have been trying to do, we're just going to embrace it and we're going to paint it a dark colour. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. So let's get started. We're going to begin by sanding down this ledge because we're going to paint it the same colour as the wall. So I really want to do some trim moulding on the walls, but there's two issues. One, I can't really afford to buy the wooden trim. Also, it's a rented house, so I don't know if it's a good idea to be putting too many nails into the wall. So I found this Styrofoam moulding. Now, I don't know how many of these I will need, but they're about €1 or I think less maybe. No, let's say €1. They're about €1 each. So if I get a good double-sided sticky tape to go with this, I think I'll be able to do it. Woo, the excitement. We're going to use some masking tape and try and get some ideas of how it might look. It's paint day, finally! We've gone for a very dark colour. I'm a bit worried that because this room is so dark that it might just look black all the time. So let's go and put it on the wall and see. I will most likely have to paint these walls back to the colour white when I'm finished. If you're in the same situation as me and your walls aren't white, then it might be worth taking a picture of the colour so that you have an idea of what to get when it is time to paint back. Or another option is to chip off a piece of paint. Normally you can unscrew the socket and take a piece of paint off of underneath there, and this will just help you to get the most accurate colour for when it comes time to change back.
Intentions were. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, baby. I want no lines to be blurred, 'cause I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes.
So here I took a spare piece of wood that I had with the intention of making it into a beam style shelf. To begin, I measured out 3 parts to get the size that I wanted. And then next I cut that up with the jigsaw. Okay, next we're going to beat them up a little bit to give them more of a old, well-used, well-worn look. I feel like a bit of a crazy person. Next we're going to just lightly sand down the sides, not too much. To screw it together I used some L brackets that I have from previous projects. And then using the leftover wood, I cut it to size and glued them into place. Then I went over it with some varnish to give it a fresher look. And then while that was drying, I added some trim to the wall. This trim is a really great renter-friendly hack because it involves no nails, you don't damage the wall at all. It's really easy to cut off as well, you can use a scissors or a knife. No need for any heavy tools. And then I used about 3 to 4 pieces of double-sided sticky tape on each piece. I then painted it the same colour as the walls so that it would blend in nicely. This hack is one of my favorites. This whole unit situation, I mentioned already that I don't really like it. So I've gone in with my leftover adhesive paper and I've stuck it onto the shelf. Then I have the freedom to paint it whatever color I want, and then I just peel it off before I move out. Then there's no damage caused to the actual furniture. Unfortunately, I don't have a renter-friendly hack for hanging this shelf on the wall, but I'll show you how to do it anyways. So what we did was cut up 2 pieces of wood and then added some L brackets to it. We will add 2 screws that will go into the wall here and here. And then we have added another piece of wood onto the shelf, which will then sit inside here. Does that make sense? I printed off some art pieces that I got from Etsy. I can link them below for you. I chose warm colours and colours that I wanted to help tie the room together, so you can see some oranges throughout all of them. I then stained these IKEA frames that I had and put the pictures in their frames. Next, I changed up some pillowcases to go with the colour scheme that I wanted. And then added some pictures, candles, and of course the new chair that I just made to bring everything together. It's the accessories like the pillows and the pictures and the candles that really help to bring the room together and to help make it look finished. So that's it, that's my new living room and I cannot wait to just spend some time relaxing in it now. I hope you got some renter friendly tips from this video, and I know I went a little past what renter friendly is, but I have quite a nice landlord and I'm hoping he doesn't mind. He has given me permission to kind of play around as I wish. He's quite cool about it, so I'm hoping he won't mind. We'll see. Until next time guys, goodbye.